everyone, Garnett here, and this is the second part of my favorite games from consoles that I own. By the way, I did not have a Wii in the last one because the only game I played for the Wii is Skyward Sword. So I have a lot of games for the Wii, I just gotta get caught up on them. But I love Skyward Sword, but I can't really just pick one, you know, since I haven't played with just one game. But anyway, Sony, we're gonna do PlayStation 1, bam, Final Fantasy 9.
What did you expect?
I don't really think that I need to explain why this is my favorite game. It just is. I love every single thing about it. I love all the characters. I love the abilities. I love the story. I love the relationships. I love the side quests. I love the items. I love Ozma. I love jump roping 1,016 times. And yeah, I did that. What's up? See right here? I did that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I just love this game. Love everything about it. It's been my favorite game since it was released, and it will always be my favorite game. And the story is, you start off as Zidane. You are going to kidnap Princess Garnet till Alexandria the 17th from Alexandria. It's her 16th birthday. You're going to kidnap her, and like she wants to be kidnapped. She's wanting to escape the castle because her mom's been acting strange. Later you find out that it's Kuja, so you go out to save the world. It's a really good game. I would suggest you play it. The areas are beautiful, the music's beautiful, everything's beautiful. Play it. Next up is Dark Cloud. I love that you create items. Not items. You get to remake the villages, and I love that in this game. I've played this game one time all the way through, but I have started on it multiple times just to go in there and make the villages. I love to do that, and I love that the people tell you what they want, like how they want their houses, and if you do everything correctly, they will give you items, plus the person over the village will give you a special item if you create it 100% like the people want it. And it's a really good game. The weapon making on this game can be tedious and hard. It was for me at least, but I managed to create all the special weapons for everybody. My favorite character on here is Ruby the genie, and what else? There's an optional dungeon at the end when you beat the game. I would suggest you try it out because I beat it. It was kind of difficult, the ending boss in there, but what do you expect from an optional dungeon? The game is about Towin. His village gets destroyed by the Dark Genie. He has to go in there. He's given that little thing, I forgot what it's called. He has to go in there, open up those little balls, get pieces of his village back.
Geostigma or something like that. Georama.
Yeah, that's what it's called. And you have to go in there and remake the villages. Then they're like, oh hey, guess what? Other towns were destroyed too, so go do that. So that's what he does. And he's got to stop the Dark Genie in the end because the Dark Genie's evil and destroying crap. And I have two for the PlayStation 2. The next one is Dragon Quest 8. I love the monster arena in this game. I love the worlds in this game. The areas in this game. I like, what else do I like? I like the optional dungeons. The optional dungeon in this game that you get after you beat the game. I like,
It got us together?
Yeah, it got me and my husband together. And I like the enemy dictionary, like when you defeat enemies, they appear in the dictionary and you can like read about them. I don't know, I like crap like that. But it's a good game. The hero, he has no name. He was the only one unaffected by the curse. And he is like a guard in a castle. And the king gets turned into a troll. His name is Trode. He gets turned into a troll, and Medea, his daughter, his princess daughter, girl, gets turned into a horse. Anyway, you meet up with Jessica right there. Angela, where's Angela at? Are you for real? Angela's not on the front. Did you know that? Did you know that Angela was not on the front?
I did not know that.
What?
Is Yangus at least on the front?
Yeah, he's on the front. Everybody is. But Angela is not. Anyway, there's Yangus. And here's Angelo. You meet up with all of them, you go out to destroy the evil. That's basically it. Dolmagus is the evil to start with, but then you learn out that, hey, it's really his scepter. And Ralph Lauren's in there. Boo.
Spoiling? Nakamura.
No, I'm not, because I don't tell you, like, what happens. I just tell you that his scepter contains Ralph Lauren. Next up is for the PSP. It's Crisis Core. This game, if you've played Final Fantasy VII, you know what happens in this game. You have to, or either you was not paying attention. I love this game because I like Zack. And I really, like, when I played Final Fantasy VII, I did not like Cloud. I did not like Sephiroth. And I did not really like Aeris. But playing this game, it's made me, you know, appreciate Aeris, Cloud, and Sephiroth a little bit more. I really love Zack, though. I wish that what happened in Final Fantasy VII had not happened. But it does, and I cry, and it's sad, and it tears me up. I do not think that Genesis should have been added. Angel, he's good. I mean, he could have been one of the soldiers, but Genesis is just like bam out of nowhere. What happened there? You know, I don't know. But anyway, this is a good game. You need to play it. I completed all the quests in this game. I completed every one of the quests. It's basically what happens in Soldier before Final Fantasy VII, leading up to the events in what Cloud remembers in Final Fantasy VII and stuff like that. I was going to say Strife, and they'll say, well, he's got a first name. Okay. PS3 is Alice Madness Returns. If you have not played the first Alice, do it now. I have seen so many people whine about the graphics. The graphics, there is nothing wrong with the graphics in that game. There is nothing wrong with graphics in any games. I don't understand you people. You people are just whiny babies. They complain about graphics in games. Especially Alice. I mean, for real, there's nothing wrong with the graphics in the original Alice game. Is there? I mean, you know, I could see people whining about some graphics because they just like to whine and they can't, I guess, focus or whatever, but there's nothing wrong with the ones in Alice. Anyway, I'm not going to go into my graphics rant again. The world on here is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I like that you collect memories, bottles, you go into those rattle rooms, Radula rooms, you collect pig snouts. I like how in every one of the areas it tells you how many memories there are and how many you've collected, how many of each one of those there are and how many you've collected. I really like that. You also open up new notes about different characters too. I liked that. I liked that they had the same characters in there from the original Alice, but they added more. Like the Carpenter and the Walrus. They were in there. And they're from the original Alice movie and the original Alice book, and I really enjoyed that. But this game is about Alice Liddell, right here. She's your main character. She, if you hadn't played Alice, you really don't know how that game ends, so you don't know how this one would begin. But, she returns to Wonderland because she's still haunted by the memories of her family burning to death in the fire, and she wants to know what happens. She feels like it's her fault that the fire started because she thinks, well, maybe she left the light on down in the room, the candlelight on down in the room, and her cat knocked it over, and she feels responsible for what happened, so she wants to know really what happened. So she returns back to Wonderland to try and figure that out. I got the platinum on this game. Next up is Dreamcast, which is Code Veronica. Resident Evil Code Veronica. Very good game. I would suggest everybody play it. It's so creepy. I love how creepy it is. And if you've ever seen any of the Resident Evil movies that contain the Alice character in there, if you've seen the most recent one, what was it called? Retribution?
Yeah, Retribution.
If you've seen it, which we have, and I love the Resident Evil movies. I don't care what nobody says. They are good movies. They are not supposed to go exactly along with the games. I don't figure that they would. But they are good movies. And I enjoyed this last one. And I think that people, I don't know. If you've never played Code Veronica, you will not know what I'm fixing to say. But the way Retribution ends, if they use this game, like, you know, just story-wise, stuff from this game, in the next Resident Evil movie, it would go together so perfectly. Agree?
Mm-hmm.
It would. It would go together. Like Alexia and Alfred Ashford and their father, Alexander Ashford, they need to be in the next one. Because that would be perfect. Absolutely perfect. And, it's Claire's trying to find Chris and the Umbrella Corporation and all that good stuff. And she gets thrown in jail on an island. She meets a crazy man named Alfred Ashford, and he's insane. So, yeah, that's it. You should play it. It's really good. It's really creepy. Alexia and Alfred Ashford are crazy.
Twisted.
And, Sega Pico. Richard Scarry's Huckle and Lowly's busiest day ever. Everybody asks me about my Sega Pico. I'll do a video about it soon. But this is one of the games from it. This is my favorite game from it. And I love it. And you get to drive a pickle car on it. It's awesome. Alright. Anyway, my husband says that I'm about out of time. So, I'll see you all soon. Leave comments, subscribe, thumbs up. Love you all. Bye.